What
Was
up?
good.
What
Back
are we,
here.
what is it,
Another week.
episode 3?
Yes, episode 3.
Okay, we do so many shows that we got to keep track of the episodes of the shows.
Exactly. Everybody should check those out,
Yeah,
you
we got to do our
know?
Apex show soon too, right? That's gonna be coming. I feel like we haven't done it in a while to the point where that's how I know that the next season's coming up is because we haven't done it in a while. And I have been playing a little bit though. I have some stuff to talk about on that. But we'll get to that
Yeah,
when people watch
definitely.
our
Yeah, we get
Apex
that.
Legends videos.
Exactly.
Because now here we're about to talk about some sports. Ignantly, myself,
Yeah.
definitely a little more so, at least track record wise. But you know, and here's something that I've learned about betting, man. It's still young. We're only in episode 3. You know, and it's
Yeah.
really, in my opinion, episode like 2.5 because that first one was just like a little point 0.5 action. That wasn't a full
Yeah,
schedule.
exactly. To be exact. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like 5.
Yeah. Why don't you tell the people what our records were after last week?
So with in the records last week, I went 5-2 out of 7 games,
Got
and Alex
lucky.
here 3 out of 4.
Okay. No, 3 and
And
4. He said that like
yes,
one more
that's
time.
3, yeah, 3, 4. Yeah,
3 and
excuse me.
4. So
3 out of
you went 5 and
3
2. I went 3 and 4. So you beat me by 2 games. That's all good. That's all good.
Yeah. So the score being 5.5 games for me to his 3 games.
True.
That
Yep.
half is gonna come
I was
clutch.
that might come clutch. That might come clutch.
Mhm.
So yeah, I wanna. Did you have any games that you were like? I know you had one game that you were really not that thrilled about, but I meant from like a more of like a damn, I can't believe that kind of happened perspective. Because the way that game I'm talking about went, we kind of both knew it could have gone that way. But anything like shockers, I guess I would say for the week for you.
I want to say the Colts kind of. Let's start. Where is it?
Same. Colts.
Yeah, the Bills.
I can't.
Bills.
Yo, and you know what's funny, man? Do you remember on last week of Ign'ant Sports when your boy Alex Anthony shouted out their running back Jonathan Taylor? Do you remember that? And then what did he do this week? What did I say? Wasn't I like, this guy, it seems like that Colts running back, I was sitting here looking for 5 minutes, like, yeah, he can do like 70-yard runs just randomly. He does, what, 4 of them? What, do you have 5 touchdowns?
Yeah, like 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, no, I think
sure.
he had 5 touchdowns. I'm gonna check the stat right now. I'm pretty sure he had 5, but I think 4 were just like crazy. So
yeah, I know for sure 4. I have an interesting stat for him.
I knew that was possible, but I didn't think it was gonna happen like that, man. So that was, I mean, good for him.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah, definitely good for him. He's adding to his stock. Like if for every reason he gets traded off the stock.
Oh no,
off
you're
the
right.
coach.
You're right. 4. 32
but I get
rushes
it.
for 185 yards. That's like
Yeah.
quarterback numbers, dude. That's like
Yeah.
like 32 passes for like 185. I mean, that's a little small on the quarterback scale, but still, that's crazy. He's basically
Yeah.
a running back, or they're basically a running back led offense. Like Wentz threw the ball 11. I'm sorry, he threw the ball 20 times. Only was 11 to 12. So it's like clearly you got one person powering your offense.
He was like on his Henry from 10 Titan SC Titans. Like I got the team on my back. Yeah, that's for sure. And
I thought I never know what Baltimore team's gonna show up, man. Like, how are they only beating the Bears by 3 points and only scoring 16? Like, where is Lamar? Oh, Lamar wasn't in, right? Right, that's what it is. What's up with him? What's up with him? I keep forgetting. Okay, what happened to him? See, that's why it's the Ign'ant Sports, bro. Because you got to be up to date with it all. Between the COVID and the this and the that.
I think it was chess. It was something like I think he was in there for a little bit, but then they just like pulled him out. He was like on the like kind of like how we say like questionable.
Yep.
And it was just like we're just like, all right, time's up. All right, Huntley, get out there.
I don't see any stats right now for Mr. Jackson. Let me click in their injury report, and I'm just gonna see what's going on because I feel like so many quarterbacks have been going in and out. You got Roethlisberger, you got Rodgers. Then, like, Wilson's been hurt for the first time ever. Murray is out. Like, what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy right now.
It really is crazy.
Like, this whole year has been, like, this is why we're doing this show, man. Because I was, like, I thought I had a handle on the league. Like, I thought I knew kind of what was going on. I mean, the last couple of years have been, like, relatively predictable. Like, Casey's going to do really well. Tampa Bay did come out of kind of nowhere. But, like, still, like, the top 3 of the 4 matchups in the end were, like, pretty, you can see it coming. This year, I don't know what the hell's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's really about health. The way it's looking.
Yeah.
Health, COVID things, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I got some interesting notes on some of the quarterbacks and stuff.
All right,
I
so Lamar
got
Jackson's good to go for this week coming up. Good info. Good to know.
okay. So what I had got down for that game was the Chicago missed a field goal. Freaking, it was 20 yards, and that would have I think
Oh
that would have
damn, that
yeah that would
sucks.
have
That
made
sucks.
yeah
I definitely did not see that. I
yeah
was
that
trying to.
would have made
I feel
the
like the red zone
oh
probably played it, and I probably just missed it.
yeah I think that would have made a difference because what was the score?
13-16, bro, in
Yep.
favor of
See, that would have made
Ravens.
this difference. So, the hypothetical of like if everything after the milk field goal played out the same way, then it's like could have
They're
happened.
still playing that game right now.
16-16. Yeah, exactly. The defense was doing good, but on the offense for Chicago, they just ran out of gas. So it was just like, yeah, their offense was just not
Well, didn't
producing
what's his
them
name
more.
get hurt? What's their quarterback? Fields? Didn't like he get busted up a little bit during that game?
Let me see. 'Cause I want to say, you know what? Possibly because yeah, because Andy
Yeah,
came
Justin
in.
Field is out with the ribs.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
Andy
got hit.
came
He
in.
got hit.
Yep.
Oh,
Okay.
that's right, dude. The red
But you
rifle
know
is
what? I
on
think
Chicago. It's
you
funny,
know
dude.
what?
What?
I think on the highlights for the on YouTube, I think they only show Dalton. It's like and my man only has
Hmm.
he has 11 attempts, but so they were like, yeah, I guess it was his 79 yards was nothing really
Yeah, he
to
wasn't able to
what
escape like
about.
that one crazy play. Like I don't think. I feel like once you do that, it might get in your head. Oh, I can get out of anything. And then all of a sudden, you're trying to ultimate out of a situation and you get blasted. He
Yeah,
pulled his ult
exactly.
in that game, bro. He pulled his ult to get out of that situation.
It's like
He
yeah,
pressed
I can be.
LB and RB for extra zig, extra zag, and he needed it, and then he just didn't have it charged up that last game, and he got hit.
No, sir. It was like 99. Just give us one more second.
That was a good call against the Dolphins or with the Dolphins. I could have gone either way. I think because like the Jets have been such a hot, like up and down team the last like 6 weeks. I would say the first they started off the year terrible, and then they beat the Bengals, and then I'm sorry they beat the Titans, then they beat the Bengals, and it's like who the hell are these guys? Like what's going on? So that was a decent call.
Either way, they after the Miami got the score for 21-14, like it was just all of them. Like they
Mm-hmm.
had the ball for
Yeah.
six dang near 7 minutes for 12 plays, and it was just like, yeah, Jets
Mm-hmm.
didn't need that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jets was like, y'all eating up the clock like crazy.
I mean, if you don't have any
So
timeouts and if it's you have no way to stop them, they just keep making those little runs. Sorry, drop my headphones.
mhm.
Then yeah, if you can make those little runs and stay in bounds, that's why I'll never understand why people throw the ball deep when they're in those situations, and then they give the other team like the whole 7 minutes left.
Exactly. It's just like play the line, so run the ball and all that stuff. Get the clock out. We could just get this game over with. 49ers versus Jags. I mean,
That,
of
that
course,
could that could have had a chance, but it didn't. That's all it was. Could have had a
it,
chance, but it
it,
didn't.
like I in my notes I put Jags definitely trash.
Yeah, I mean they had their one game, bro. Their one game against the Bills. That was their Super Bowl. Game over. Rest of the year.
I was sitting there looking at the score, and I was like, field goal, like 49ers was beating everything. I was just
Yeah.
like, bruh, it's just poor Jags. Okay, let's just get this out the way for my sake. So, my Green Bay Packers versus the Vikings.
Yeah,
Great back and forth game.
I
Um,
can't believe y'all. I mean, like it just you guys scored that last touchdown within like it was exactly it, bro. You guys gave them too much time, and it was like 30
exactly.
seconds basically, but like a minute and a half. I forget exactly how much was left after, but you guys scored like
Yes,
immediately.
and that's what I was going to get to. But just before that, we need to like double team Jefferson. I don't know why our defense coordinator want to act like we got like Ramsey or like a Tyram from the LSU, like like these known quarterbacks. They be like, yo, I can handle this. Their wide receiver, their best star,
Yeah.
and it's like, no, none of the guys not really that like that. So Stokes got burnt in by Jefferson, and unfortunately Savage the one time when he did catch the interception and then in the last drive, but the food didn't curdle it, bring it tight to the chest
Right. Right.
as he
Right.
was like falling over, and I blame players for that, and I don't, but I still blame him because like how many times has this happened that you lose the call because you didn't think it was going, momentum was going to happen, and it was like ball is bobbling, and the next thing you know, it touches grass, and then that's it. Like plays dead. So I'm like, please, if you're on my team, bring it to the chest when you getting tackled. If you're running the ball, whenever you like catching interception, just running regular passes, like always keep it here, man. Because players is out here, they trying to punch, they trying to
people be
strip,
making a lot of good defensive plays on the ball. Like you can tell it coaching like the ball itself. I mean, I'm sure they've always been doing it, but I don't know, man. It's like it's been getting better, like just more accurate, like punches, just getting it right out.
Yeah. So and this unfortunately was just all him. Like he, it was like I don't blame him for like the way he had to land, but it's just like you kind of already had a good security. It's just like bring it in, baby. Like just get ready to curl up. But yeah, so he dropped that, and then like you said, it was just the whole we scored way too fast. Like when it happened, I was like, yo, like when I saw him, kind of like when I saw Aaron threw it so easily, I was like, oh, this is a touchdown. I was like, my man's like. I was like the cameraman took too long to like. I was like, I already know. Like MVS already got him burnt. Like and boom, easy into the zone. But now when I look back at the time, I was like, bro, wasn't it just like 10 seconds or ago? I was just like, not enough time. Like, not that I don't believe in my defense, but I'm just like, all they need is a field goal, and I was like, that's just too much pressure on a defense to be like, yo, I gotta keep the kicker out of like the red zone, close to it,
Field goal range at the end of the game. It's always hard for a defense if you're more than 59 minutes of play.
So that ended up being on them, and what I didn't know because I only saw like from like kind of like last second half quarter to for sure like second half to the end. My boy Crosby missed a field goal. It was like another one of those like we could be in overtime right now.
How long was that field goal?
That part I didn't write down, but it was a manageable because he's up there. Yeah, he's up there with the Tucker.
No one's up there with the Tucker. No one is up there with the Tucker. And this is coming from like a lifelong Vinatieri fan. No one.
Yeah, I was gonna say Vinatieri. Yeah, see, like he's right there. Like he's top 5. He probably don't got as many as 50s, 60s, maybe as a Tucker, but
that's just what makes him next level, bro. It's like he just can't miss. It's like give him 70, bro. He'll fucking hit it. I'm sure. I don't know, but like he does like some college level stuff. Like you just wouldn't think that someone who's been doing it for that long could keep doing it that long. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You gotta assume the long ball dies eventually, but no, he keeps launching them with accuracy.
So that's good for them or whoever team he be on. So that's that. So it's like I was like it's bittersweet we lost, but at least it was a hard-fought game. And I take that. The Tennessee versus Houston.
That was your what you call it, Colts game.
Yeah. Freaking no Henry, if I'm not mistaken.
Correct. No, Henry's out for the season, I believe, or at least until playoffs, at regular season. I think they're saying he's out till playoffs. But then I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, I mean, Tennessee could just lose out and not get in the playoffs. So like, why are they counting them in already? Unless like the record's already set. But I think at week 12 you could still lose 5 games and not make the playoffs.
So yeah, Tyrod wanted to play good. Taylor wanted to play good.
Yeah.
And Ryan Tannehill decided I'm gonna play boo boo.
Well, he did that in Miami for years, so I don't know why people keep forgetting that. Like, I really do think somehow with this whole new Titans thing, people forgot that Ryan Tannehill did nothing for like the first 8-9 years of his career. So
yeah, and of course, I wasn't picking Houston because of him.
Yeah,
definitely wasn't there.
Well, you picked Tennessee, didn't you?
Yeah, I picked. Yeah, I'm sorry, not. Yeah, I meant to say Tennessee. Right. Yeah,
I figured.
I'm
like, wait, did I get
for him? So his foreign inscriptions didn't help.
And then, like I told you off camera, bro, you got lucky with that Browns win. I mean, you didn't get lucky to beat Detroit, but you got lucky to beat them with 13 points. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, and then also Goff was in that game. So as far as how we talking about off camera, these quarterbacks are not being there. So I didn't know that, and their second seed Boyle threw 2 interceptions. So definitely helped the Browns.
I didn't know that either, honestly. I didn't know that either after the game. That's how much I pay attention to Detroit / is Baker playing right now, or is he injured again?
Yeah, he should be still playing.
That's right. He should still be playing, but is he? That's my question. It seems like the only one of the few. What's his name? Who hasn't missed any time this year? It'll come to me later.
Yeah, Baker's still playing.
Tom Brady.
Right.
Yeah, but he's questionable with the shoulder, it says.
So that's my games. So yeah, I got a little easy. Oh, the Eagles and Saints.
Who is it? Winston right now? Still? Oh no, he got injured, didn't he?
No, yeah, because I'm like he got
God,
injured.
everyone got
So
injured,
yeah,
bro.
he's
Jeez.
just crazy, right?
Yeah.
I had to click back like who is playing like
Right. Who it?
oh Simi,
Trevor
Simi,
Simeon.
yeah,
Such a
and
forgettable series of backup quarterbacks, like between Trevor
exactly.
Simeon and then I guess Tannehill's not a backup, but he plays like a backup for a team that
He
doesn't
plays
have
like
like a good quarterback.
he plays like a backup. And then Jalen Hurts is the quarterback for Eagles. The MVP though of this game was Jake Elliott. My man's kicked 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Four field
Full
goals.
field goals. Well, there's a reason why kickers
So
are the highest scoring players in NFL history. Like they just
yeah,
get the most chance to put points up. Like they're small, but
my
they're
man
consistent.
says 12 of these 40 points from Philadelphia came from that man. You know, but credit to the offense too to set him up for that. But
Mm-hmm.
he came through. Man's just like y'all did your part, and
Yep.
oh, the crazy part was the special note. So my man's out of so his 4 field goals, 47, 33, 37, 50.
Pretty good.
Fourth down on fourth down. They were like, let's go for it on fourth down.
Right.
We believe in you that much. Like my man's has to kick it this far and on fourth down, just knowing that in his head.
Mm-hmm.
You got it, bro. You got MVP offensively for that week. You got it. Ice Cold Stone. So I would say that's what's up.
Yeah.
So I would say I got lucky in that one too.
That just seems like when you have those like 29 to 40 games, like it seems like the team that gets 40 and the team that gets 29, you could flip a coin. Half the time, it could be like one or two defensive plays that just kind of like slip through the cracks, and there you go.
Exactly.
Did neither of us pick the Washington Carolina game? Was that the one that got okay?
That was the one.
That was one that neither of us wanted to touch.
Yeah, I thought one of us
If I
did.
had to bet, yeah, same dude. If I had to bet, I would have bet Carolina. That would have been my other loss. You too, probably.
Because Cam still played, right?
Yeah. No, he played almost I think the whole game. It wasn't like that first one where he was like kind of only in the red zone. Let's see, Panthers. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was only Newton. You played decent. What would you have bet last week?
Yeah, I would have bet.
Yeah, I figured because they had the momentum and everything. But then again, Washington just beat Tampa Bay. So shout out to Aiden. We were just talking about that. It's going to be a tough game coming up for them, man. We were looking ahead actually, him and I, because I like to razz on him that Carolina will not do anything, which they won't. And he of course is a Carolina. Oh yeah, and then they have the Dolphins next week. But it's in Miami, so I don't know how Carolina's pretty hot, but as in like warm climate ish kind of. So I don't. But it's not Miami warm. That's the thing. I've driven through these states recently. I drove to my friend's wedding from Massachusetts, and it was in Florida. And Carolinas are way colder than Florida is, so that's even though it's close, it's still going to be humid, hot.
Yeah, and then that was only a 6-point difference, so that was one touchdown. Like, I assume I would have to look to see who had. I would imagine Carolina had the last drive based on the scoring play, but they just couldn't clutch it through for the touchdown. So it's like, that was anybody's game. But yeah, we could go to your game. So the Tampa versus New York.
Well, we can just breeze through them, man. I kind of already touched on them a bit, and we got to get to next week anyway. We don't want to spend too long. Let me just name my notes real quick. So obviously Brady won, duh. Patriots won, duh. Dude, Chargers were lucky to win that, bro. Ben brought his A game. I was watching. It's really funny because my friend Ben Warren, shout out if you were watching this, he was chilling at my place when we were talking, and he said something along the lines of, "Yeah, I can't believe the Steelers in like that kind of comeback last night." I was like, "Well, spoiler alert, haven't seen it yet," because I hadn't at the time. So when he said that, I thought the Steelers won going into it, and I remember, bro, I'm watching that game last night, and there's 90 seconds left on the clock, and I'm like, the Steelers win this, and it's like, it's third down, and they're backed up into their end zone, and like, Roethlisberger was like, he had like this energy about him, was like, all right, let's go win this game, and I'm like, bro, it's 4 and 35, like, what are you gonna do? 4th and 35, I'm like, are you really gonna do this right now? And then it's an incomplete pass, I'm like, okay, we're good. Like, that was my entire emotion, so that was a fun game to watch. That was like your Tennessee. I'm sorry, that was like your Saints and Eagles game, kind of with the scoring.
Yeah, I had the Steelers. It was one play where it seemed like the coordinator called the wrong zone, or maybe somebody didn't understand the assignment because it was like somebody got like dummy open. It was just like
I remember.
I was like that hurt. I feel like that hurted them. And then just like you said, like the last plays, like his offensive line just was like, we tired, bro. Like they're rushing us. These pass rushers, they coming. You getting sacked in.
They just had the pressure on them. They had the pressure.
Yeah, but yeah.
Patriots won. Thank the Lord we got that run back on deck. You see the memes, bro? We won by 25 points, and people were saying, whatever. We're over that. That ain't nothing. Patriots don't care about that shit. That's the funny part, man. Patriots only care about the fact that we lost to the Giants. No one who's a true Patriots fan, in my experiences, actually cares that we beat the Falcons. Like, I was telling someone on Reddit, like, Saints fans care about that stuff more than we do, because, like, they make fun of people, and, like, they're, like, Falcons and Patriots never had no beef. So far, like, different conference, different division, never play each other, whatever. That's just an unfortunate incident that happened to them, kind of like how we Malcolm Butlered Seattle. Is what it is, bro. Like, we got no beef between Seattle, but they're always going to be the shoulda gave it to Marshawn team. You know, we're always going to be the team that benefited from that, so it is what it is. Speaking of Seattle, they didn't come through. I was kind of hoping that home field advantage would, like, you know, play the part. And I know that both teams were on, like, shaky grounds with the quarterbacks. Like, Murray's out, and I think Wilson, like, just came back. You never know how that's going to be when they just come back. Oh, okay, yeah, Colt McCoy was in for Kyler Murray. Who the fuck thinks Colt McCoy's going to... Whatever. Anyway, so I thought that was a little whatever. I felt like that same way about my other... There was only... The Dallas pick, yeah, I was just wrong, you know. KC just decided to show up, which is weird, man, because either... Well, not really show up, because when KC shows up, they put up 30 to 40 plus points. But they showed up enough to beat Dallas, who essentially just hasn't been showing up. Like, I remember the last bet that I made before we started doing this stuff, I bet, you know, Denver to beat Dallas. And it's like, whatever. Like, I guess Dallas just doesn't want to play good football anymore. But that's cool.
Yeah, I just wanted to say with that Arizona thing, I was just like, yeah, nothing special. Arizona defense just showed and offense showed up, and I was like, that's good enough for them.
I mean,
and then the same thing with KC, basically, like they defense decided to show like we want to be Super Bowls. They had they had 2 interceptions and 5 sacks and a fumble out of that, so it was like, yeah, y'all came through. It was like,
and then it's like weird, but like I guess the Bengals just did what the Bengals should have done, but the Bengals haven't been doing what the Bengals should have done. That's why I went with LV. So, but none of those were really, like, surprising, though. Like, I could have I guess the Cardinals one was the most surprising to me, because I really thought that home field is great for Seattle, and that with, I don't know, I don't even remember if I knew that Murray was out, so I can't say that. I don't know, I just believed in Russ coming back. I thought he was a fiery kind of guy, but it didn't work out, and I think that was all of mine. Yeah.
Yeah, with Carr, it was just unfortunate. He got an interception, and then when they got the ball back, got a fumble, so it was like, you don't want to have 2 double negatives, like, get the ball back.
Who picked first last week? I forget.
I feel like I did, but that's a good question.
I felt like you did too, but I'm not willing to go back and watch. And
yeah, I feel like you should just go.
Yeah, I'm willing to take the first pick if you're willing to give it to me, because I don't think it matters that much. A.
Yeah. B. I think it was on you though.
You know what's funny, man? It's like I only got 2 surefire bets, man, and you know you can take the one that I don't take, but I am gonna be taking my New England Patriots, man, because I just feel like they're great. They're hot right now, like. And Tennessee is not. Like, they're going in that opposite direction with the lack of Henry. They just released AP. I don't know if you saw that. So I don't know who they're going to give the ball to. Tannehill, Belichick's done that before. And defensive coach versus a shaky offensive, offense. I'm down. Give me the Patriots.
You said, wait, who lost? Somebody lost Peterson?
They cut AP from Tennessee. Remember how he was supposed to fill in? I know. They picked him up for, like, a game, I think. Like a game and a half, really.
That's crazy. Okay, I'm gonna go Green Bay Packers. Oh wow.
It's gotta start
Green Bay over my
it's
LA
gotta start
Rams.
off that way, right? You said they're playing Miami, right? Yeah. Oh no, you're playing. Wait.
No, they're playing my LA Rams.
Oh, that's right. Damn, you can't win that game, huh?
I mean, I win either way, but
not if the I guess.
Yeah, you know what I mean,
right?
Yeah.
You're gonna want Green Bay to win, though. But I feel it's like it's a hedge day. You're gonna be half happy, half sad, regardless. You can't fully win, and you can't fully lose. Okay, that's fair. Why? Why? Explain yourself. No, you don't have to. They're a good team, and LA is shaky.
I'm just thinking Rodgers is kind of feeling. Well, Rodgers for sure is going to be salty about last game, and at least he's going to try to bring it and just hopefully our receivers.
I feel like McVay / the Rams offense, not offense, but just like energy, I meant to say, not offense, energy has just kind of like waned since the Tampa Bay game. Was that their Super Bowl? Like that was I remember watching that game too, and like that energy, it almost had like, because it's in LA, I think it's like one of the first big LA home games. Like, you're really seeing the stadium and everything. The crowds are full. Like, it really had a very playoff-like vibe to it. So I'm hoping that they didn't lose steam, because I was not rooting for them, but, like, I don't dislike LA and for any reason.
Right.
There's no reason to. Like,
yeah, so I'm gonna just go with that. I'm gonna go Green Bay over LA Rams, but like I said, like I still win. Like I made a post this time around last year where it was like both my teams are playing, and I was like, I don't lose.
That's funny.
It was like I win.
Okay, so let's see. Let me look at tomorrow's schedule. Pick a fun game out of that, bro. That's easy. Let's go with. Okay. All right, I got a fun one. Let's go with Las Vegas, who's a huge underdog, to upset the Dallas Cowboys.
You gonna do that?
That's what I'm gonna do. That's what
I was going the other way.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Let's go LV over Dallas.
Yeah.
You know why, bro? Because I like, even though he's not like a winner like Tom Brady, I like Derek Carr. I know they've got their whole coaching, like, life is in disarray, but I'm just basically. Right. And this is kind of like why I usually lose my bets, but like I just can't bet on Dallas after the way that they've been playing in these big games, just like how we were talking before. And it's like, it almost looks like, well, I see upsets happen all the time. Why can't that be one of them? So let's go with it. Las Vegas.
I guess I won't go the easy route, and I'll choose the other one, and I'll say, well, yeah, I gotta say Bills over. We know. Let's see.
Hey man, you think it's easy until Bills lose to Jets, until Bills lose to Jacksonville, and where are they playing? In New Orleans. It's hot down there too, baby. You never know what Buffalo team's gonna show up.
I'm just gonna say Bills, because is old boy out for good this Winston? James Winston?
I don't know. I feel like he's the kind of quarterback that you like don't rush to get back. Like, who cares, really?
Right.
It was Simeon last week, so it was in my let's see, let's check the roster. Let's see how injured Winston is. He is on the injury reserve, so he will absolutely not be playing.
Okay, so just for that reason, like it's like, who's the Trevor guy?
I feel like well, Simeon was like, I feel like the quarterback for Denver, for if not the backup, like I think he was the actual QB, the starter for like a little bit. So he's kind of like a lesser tenured Tannehill, so maybe he'll catch a little lightning in the bottle for me.
Yeah. I'm gonna still go Buffalo though. Cause I think Stefan's brother Diggs is on there. Oh no, he's on the receiver. I'm getting that mixed up. Oh no, Stefan is on this team, and his brother's on another team. But yeah, Stefan is
brothers in the league.
Great wide receiver when he was on the Vikings, and he's been putting up his numbers as long as homeboy's been throwing to him. So I'm just stick with him.
As long as there's not another player named Josh Allen on the field, then you guys should be good.
Is it? Yeah, but it's so funny. It's Adonis. He was like, ever since Josh Allen versus Josh Allen has never been the same. Like,
nope, he just changed for better or worse.
Yeah, right, for better or for worse. We'll see. We'll see after this game.
All right, that's reasonable. So, I'm probably gonna not touch that last game because, like, I just don't want to pick either of those teams. Like, who the fuck would pick Chicago or Detroit? Like, that's probably the team that like gets left there. Like, ugh. Just is that the starting game? Too good. That's perfect, man. Like, let that game, especially for you out in the Pacific, time frame. Like, that ain't worth waking up for. Now you know what's worth getting up for though. And on our Sunday afternoon, I'm literally looking at the schedule for the first time, so that's me just like making way. I mean, dude, Chargers looked great again, but then they had that week where they didn't look great. But I'll take the opposite side of that. Denver's been looking good. Give me Denver. I want Denver over LA. This is a slight underdog.
All right.
I feel like, I don't know how to word it, man, but like if I went on a winning streak by like if either of us, but like especially since the way we've kind of set the tone, if we go on a winning streak by just picking pure favorites, it would be kind of boring. So we got to throw in some of those like saucier picks. And bro, this has been the year of upsets, so that's really what I'm trying to do is like find some of these upsets before they happen.
Or at least the tough ones like this one, like Jets versus Houston Texans. I've been going back and forth like which
everyone loses in that game, bro.
I'm like, which one do I want to choose? Like,
honestly, dude, like you can play that game 1,000 times. We'll play 1,000 different ways.
It's like, who's gonna show up? I need to know. I'm gonna go Houston. I was, I think, no.
I mean, home field is always a safe bet. But then again, I didn't think that the Bills were gonna lose to the Jets as 14-point favorites either. So here we are.
I'm willing to lose Houston This is Jets, man.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Ooh, I didn't see that Monday night game. Damn, Washington's on a winning streak. Seattle can't seem to get it together. How injured is Russ still? I'll take some Washington. I'll take a slight favorite to even out these couple of underdogs. Although I won't lie, I did start off with that massive favorite of Patriots. Like, I would have picked them regardless if they were a favorite or not, but they are favored pretty heavily against the Titans. But I'll take that slight favorite in Washington.
Okay.
I mean, they're going to beat my man. Okay, they beat my man Brady, which made me upset. But then they beat Aiden's Carolina Panthers, which made me happy. So now I'm thinking they can make me happy again. So if they make me happy 2 out of 3 weeks the upset, then I'm good with them. Then me and Washington got no beef.
I guess I'll go with, because you didn't go with the Los Angeles. No, you did go with that one, right? Yeah, the Denver over. Okay.
Yeah, I went with Denver over LA.
Okay, so what's another game like that? Or I definitely won't pick it that way, but I'll get, I guess spicy Pittsburgh, Cincinnati. I want to say Bengals.
You want to say Bengals?
I want to say Bengals because Burrow ain't really been that bad, but it's really been Burrow, Mixon, Chase. Yeah,
they have a great offense when they get it going.
They really do. They really do. Yeah, I'm going. They got one game up on them. On Cincinnati. I'll go with Cincinnati.
That's fair. That's fair. So we're at 4 and 4 apiece. 4 and 4 apiece.
4 and 4 apiece.
All right. So we got a few games left. Oh, dude, Atlanta Jacksonville is another one of them. Like, that's like the Detroit Chicago game, bro. I'm gonna leave that, and you're gonna get stuck with that. Oh, I don't know how I forgot, man. Perfect time for me to take my Tom Brady. Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
That was going to be my second pick. I forgot to even... I kind of thought I took it already, I think, mentally. Right, so I just forgot to go back to it.
The same thing I said. I saw it and I was like, oh, yeah, he chose that already. And I'm like, nice.
That's so funny. But, yeah, I'm clearly going with my man. I don't care what the spread would say either. I'm just going to pick Tom Brady blindly.
You just never bet against Brady. That's like saying like Leo. You never bet against Leo. Like,
that's a bad play, man. You don't want to be betting against the GOATs. I literally don't even write down like Tampa Bay when I choose him. I write down Tom Brady. I write down every other team or like the city name, but I just write down Tom Brady.
I have TV. You can see that's Tom Brady.
I will.
Okay, so I just go right here. And then for me, Carolina over Miami.
Okay. I knew one of us was going to touch that game. Yeah, I just don't feel confident in either of them, but yeah, we got to do. We can get bottom of the barrel.
Exactly, but you know, is at least I can say I have Cam. You know, like that's a Cam Christian. Come on through. You know, please running, and connecting.
I feel like every time I think San Francisco's going to play good, they don't. So I'm taking Minnesota.
I would take Minnesota anyway, because
after last week,
like after last week, I mean, a couple feet, like literally, I don't think I talked about it, but they put on the stats really. I think after this game, they were like, or like during the game, they were like, Minnesota can never just close out. Like they always have to fight for their lives in the fourth.
Yeah, bro, it's been the last like 5 years, dude. They've been heartbroken.
So I was like,
and when they go good, man, they go good. They go deep into the playoffs, man. They're just one of those teams that can't quite seal that deal.
Okay, did I get it wrong?
I think you got two. I got Minnesota, so you got two.
Yeah, you got minute,
right? Over Let me count the games just to make sure, because remember how it was with the buys and everything. I just got to make sure that it's even. I'm pretty sure it was 15 last week. I think it's 15.
Yeah, it's 15.
I mean, that makes sense. There's 2 teams on bye, so right? Wait, yeah, there are. Let me just.
It's 15 again.
There are.
Yeah, but you can count again. Just make sure I'm not counting wrong.
Yep, you're right.
Yeah, 15. So yeah, we'll be leaving that Chicago Detroit out of the mix.
Yeah, but once again, I'm pretty sure you're gonna get stuck with that Atlanta Jacksonville because I ain't touching that.
You said Atlanta Jacksonville? No. I got these Baltimore Ravens over the Cleveland.
No, but I'm saying like there's gonna be two kids left, and you're gonna get stuck with the one that nobody wants because because normally most weeks you'd have a choice. But we've already determined that that neither of us are touching the Chicago line. So that's why I'm saying like there's 2 games like that this week. So that's why picking first actually mattered this time.
Right.
So let's go with random luck of the draw, and then let's go with like now I gotta figure out the team we haven't picked yet.
Eagles. So you got Eagles, New York.
Is that what it is? Oh my God! I have to pick an AFC East team. Give me Atlanta. Give me Atlanta over Jacksonville. I'm not picking no NFC. I said AFC. I meant NFC East. I'm not picking no NFC East team, bro. Give me Atlanta. Give me Atlanta. Yeah, I feel bad after we whooped them last week, so give me them. I'll put faith in them. Dude, Matt Ryan, come on. Dude, Matt Ryan looks like he wants to fucking shoot himself in the head after every game, bro. It's like this. You see a man's heart break so many times. and you wonder how, because clearly, you know what's funny too, man? They're both Atlanta. Matt Ryan gives me some fatality vibes. I know this is not our Smash podcast, but like, just he's just such a good dude. Seemingly, like a really, really heavy competitor, just wants to win, but doesn't kind of can't really close the deal. I mean, he's such a great quarterback, but his team can't get there. So, so because of that, and I feel bad, let me go with Atlanta.
Yeah, hopefully this be the break, man, and they'll go 5-6, be closer to 500. You know.
I just want Matt Ryan to be happy, man.
Yeah,
that's all I'm looking for
at this point, because he's really the laughing stock. Like,
what's the last team you chose after Carolina?
I chose the Baltimore over Cleveland.
Okay, that's right.
So then.
Okay. So your final pick, you're either taking that NFC East nonsense or the Bears, Chicago.
Oh yeah, no. I was like, I would go with Detroit, but since Golf is in there, my boy from UCLA, then I'm like,
no one goes with Detroit. That's my point.
I know, but he's. You know, it's not like as bad. It's one of those like how you see score. It'd be like 3-2. Oh no, not even 3-2. Like it could be a 3-0, but in reality, it could be like last stock each game. Right. It's one of those. It's like you look at that record and you're like, this is horrible. But it's like it wasn't on him. Like he had some great games. Like like some winnable games.
They have had some winnable games, but that's the thing, man. Detroit always finds a way to lose.
Yeah,
the Browns sometimes find a way to lose. Jacksonville usually finds a way to lose, but Detroit always finds a way to lose.
Yeah. But since he's not there, not gonna choose that. So, Giants or Eagles, and I'm willing to just say Eagles easily because Jalen Hurts, and then
True. No, that's the obvious pick of all that I would say, but I just can't bring myself to like want any of those. Yeah, that whole division is just like, bleh. I mean, I took the Cowboys because I thought they were running hot. You know, I thought they were like about to do a thing, and they didn't. So now I'm off them.
Right. So yeah, I was like, who am I?
So I picked I picked my biggest favorite is Patriots +7. My biggest underdog is Las Vegas. I'm sorry, Patriots are -7. Las Vegas +7.5. So like my biggest underdog is bigger than my biggest favorite.
Yeah,
okay, so you took Eagles. Cool.
Yeah.
All right, man. That's a good one.
That should definitely be interesting.
But yeah, man, I feel like this one's gone long. We'll have to do like a smaller recap next time or something. But yeah. So, all right, I'm gonna catch up this week. Either I'm gonna catch up or I'm gonna lose like 7 games. One of the two, but it'll be a fun week regardless.
Yeah, I don't think this. I'll just say this. I don't think my week is gonna be easily a 5-2.
Yeah. Dude, 5-2 is hard to go, man. That's why I was like, damn, 5-2. He's gonna think he knows what he's doing until he gets smacked in the head by reality.
I got happy, but I was just like
you can't get too ahead of yourself there.
Yeah. I knew some of them was like you're not clear winners, like not a solid 5-2 like Curly blew these teams out. Like,
hey, bro, I was doing good earlier in the year too, man. Trust me, I was winning 90% of my bets until I wasn't. That's how we are here right now.
Exactly.
But dude, for the episode's sake, thank you all for tuning in to Ign'ant Sports. Unless you have anything else to say, add to it.
Nope, just you going down, you know. Hopefully I get,
you think so? We still got we'll run it to the dude, how about this? Let's run this to the Super Bowl. And then at the end of the year, let's do like some props for the Super Bowl. Like we'll do like some, I don't know, we can each take like how they do the props, like how long that the anthem's going to go for, the coin toss, just some stupid stuff to end out the year.
Oh yeah, I'm down.
All right. Just so we can still run it in the postseason too. We can still make the show and everything. Yeah, exactly. And at least that way too, we can put a little more thought into each game.
Yeah.
We're just flying through it for the viewer's sake. We don't want to waste y'all's time.
Exactly. Now that you really did this, put that in comment down.
Yeah. All right, man. But with that being said, we'll talk to y'all next time. Thank you so much.